everyone, welcome to Bec Tarot. Today we'll be doing an all signs reading all the way from Aries to Pisces to see how your person is currently feeling about you, how they think about you, their future actions, as well as some channeled messages. So the timestamps are left down in the description box below as well as in the comment section. In my channel, I do pick a card readings. I do 1-minute readings through YouTube shorts as well as all signs reading like this on a weekly basis. So if that sounds like your thing, do leave down a like and subscribe because it will mean so much to me. So let's get started with Aries. Aries, let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. So I've already got the spread laid out, and in my channel I do not hesitate. I do not really hold my words back. I speak my truth, and let me tell you something. The person you're currently dealing with is a pussy. Yes, I mean it. It's a P-U-S-S-Y, pussy. So let's just get to the reading, then we'll see what I mean by a pussy, okay? So in their feelings, we have the Page of Swords, the Nine of Swords, as well as the Eight of Wands, all three in reverse. So what this tells me is a lot that like a person feels really inferior as compared to you. It feels like when they are with you, by your side, they feel like, oh, you know, Aries is too good for me. They have this very dominant type of energy coming from them. That's what I'm getting as well. That I feel I'm not capable, I'm not deserving to have Aries. It's a very inferiority complex kind of thing. And it feels like they're kind of done trying to wonder what you're up to, being in their head and all of that. And with the Eight of Wands, if it's upright, what this tells me is that they want to communicate with you effectively. But in reverse, it's like a very suppressing type of thing. I feel like your person is kind of done with everything. They're done with like the connection. They do not really want to put in work to make things work out with you. And I feel like you Aries, you don't really care much about like them. I feel like you kind of like view them as someone who doesn't really want to put in work into this connection, and yet they're complaining about everything. And also like you view them as a whimsy. This is what I feel. I feel like in the past, or like in the near past, they were kind of hesitant to approach you due to all of this type of thing. I feel like it won't be surprising for me if some of you got ghosted by this person, because once again, it's a very whimsy, it's a very like escaping type of energy. Like, oh, I have a lot of things to say but I don't know how to come about, so I don't say, I don't wish to share. So how they view you is the Page of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Cups upright, as well as the Two of Cups upright. We also got one more card that fell out. Initially I wanted to get 3 cards. I got the Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like it's clarifying the Two of Cups. So let me just tell you that this is how your person views you. This is not how you really are, okay? So just take it with a pinch of salt if it's not you, because it wouldn't be you. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, this is how someone perceives you. So your person views you as someone who's very done with like, your person views you as someone who's not wanting to play around, not wanting to fool around. You're very in your energy, you're very in your zone. So you're very emotionally mature and you know what you want, and you will nurture into connection so long as you feel like it. And I feel like they view you as someone who really wants to put in work into this connection, and they view you as someone who view this connection, views them as the one, but things didn't really work out that way. As well as the Seven of Swords in reverse, I feel like a person view you as someone who is trying too clingy in a way. Yeah, like that's the energy that I'm getting. And yeah, but it's really weird because the spread doesn't really say this, but I'm an intuitive reader, and I feel like this person is kind of immature. Your person is kind of playing games with you in a way or another. They obviously want you, and I feel like you view this way as well, but they're not putting it into actions. You know, they are just really in their head, and at the same time, in the current moment, they are not really wanting to think about what the two of you have ongoing in the moment. So in the future actions, we have the Page of Cups in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, as well as the Five of Swords upright. I feel like everything will be very stagnant. Once again, inferiority complex. I feel like this person that you're dealing with has a lot of self-victimizing capabilities ongoing with them. So they'll feel like, oh, you know, I don't want to put initiative and effort into this connection because just recently I broke up, blah blah blah. You know, but obviously they like you, they have emotions towards you, yet they are kind of self-sabotaging it. Page of Cups in reverse is the messenger in reverse in love, so I don't feel like they will convey their feelings towards you effectively, especially, and not really articulating their words. Six of Pentacles in reverse, what this tells me is a lot on not wanting to be balanced. They don't have an equal give and take. I feel like if, okay, you want to put in work into this connection, which I feel that most Aries watching this won't, like they wouldn't treat you like how you want to be treated, and they wouldn't treat you like how you treat them. Yeah, at the same time they are wondering, oh, like they are kind of on the lookout on what you would do. It's a very self-obnoxious, manipulative type of thing that it kind of feels good for them. It kind of feels good to be nurtured, to be showered, and with affection, with love. It feels like they are the king, kind of. Like, I feel like, especially with the center of the reading of the tarot is the Queen of Cups. They know that they are hurting you, yet it feels so good that they are, yet it's not their intention. You see, this person is very out of balance, it's very out of touch, and yet you're treating them kind of like they are the one. So my question goes to you, Aries, that are resonating with this, that are watching this. Why? Why? You know. So bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. I feel this is a lot on like the self-victimizing type of energy once again. When I got these cards, and when I see it at the bottom of the deck, your person really wants to put in initiative and work into this connection. Perhaps they have done so to a certain extent. Then it'd be like, oh, you know, why is it not growing my way? Why is it not growing at a faster rate? Why isn't it heading this way? Blah blah blah. In terms of compatibility wise, perhaps it's really not the right time. Perhaps it's that the both of you have different love languages or what's not. But Aries, you shouldn't be allowing someone to treat you like this, to be honest. So channel messages on the right, we have the timing just wasn't right for us. We need to let each other go. I am not available. You were the best thing in my life. I am afraid to contact you. I hope that you can forgive me one day. So this is a lot to take in, this is a lot to digest, Aries, but to me, tarot is an analytical tool for one to allow one to question themselves, okay, and what other further actions they want to take. So I feel like energetically, a lot of Aries wouldn't be bothered about this person that they are dealing with. But I'm still getting that a small portion of you would because of some form of chemistry, you know, an intense, passionate heat start that you really want to salvage this connection. It really depends on you because this is just a bunch of cards, and how you want to decide your future is really ultimately depending on you. It's not a bunch of cards to decide. This is just a layout for you to really sit within and ask yourself, do you want to pursue this connection? Is this connection for your greater good, etc.? So guys, this is all I have for you, Aries. If it resonates and if you like it, do leave down a like and subscribe because it will mean so much to me. Goodbye. Taurus, let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. So right off the bat, I feel like a lot of you guys are dealing with a player, or at least this person was once a player, and I'm keep getting that you have put the player on the bed for some reason. Like you've put the player right in their position, you made them fall for you, and now they're kind of on a dilemma. You know, they're kind of questioning themselves. oh my god, I wasn't expecting myself to fall in love with Taurus, something like that. And for some of you guys, I'm getting that this person could have a history with you, especially sexually. Okay, so perhaps it's an ex that was fooling around. Doesn't really mean that way. I'm getting more of a friends with benefits. The both of you could have done some sexual intimacy acts and then they fall for you. Yeah, this is what I'm getting. So in their feelings, we have the King of Wands in reverse, we have the Knight of Cups as well as the Hermit. So it's exactly what I'm saying. I feel like this person was once a player, or was at least really lustful, really playful, very intimate, very intimate. What? But at least very sexually aroused in that sense, and just fooling around in a way or another. And I see that in their feelings, especially with the Knight of Cups. They really want to pursue you because I feel that once again the player has fallen for you. But this leaves them questioning who they are, what they want in life. Is it really with you? Is there a possibility to be with Taurus, etc.? So it leaves them questioning themselves, questioning their identity, questioning what they want, furthermore. So how they see you. Before I start this, I just want to say that this is how they see you. Once again, it is not who you are. So how someone perceives you is how somebody sees you. It is once again not who you are. So please don't take offense if you do not resonate with this. So we have the Queen of Swords in reverse, we have the 8 of Swords upright, we have the 10 of Pentacles upright, and to clarify the 8 of Swords, we have the Fool in reverse. So I'm getting that this person sees you as someone who's really sharp with your tongue, really sharp with your words, okay? And to say things as how it is, it's really clear, it's really concise, yet at the same time they see you as someone who's really stubborn, okay, and not really wanting to change your old ways. And in return, you become really rigid. This is how a person sees you, and kind of trapped in your old ways because you are not wanting to take any risks, not wanting to be free, not wanting to be, I don't know, like it's a very adrenaline junkie type of vibe, but you're not this type of person. You're more stable, you know, you're more you're just not wanting to take risks. This is what I'm getting. Like a person sees you as someone who doesn't want to do new things because it is out of your comfort zone, and in return, once again, trap our mentality. But at the same time, see, 10 of Pentacles, you are very stable in the physical sense. So like you got your shit together in the physical tangible beings. You take good care of your health, you take good care of how you look. But it's this sense where they view you as someone who's once again really stubborn, once again really rigid with your old ways. So in their future actions, we have the Lovers in reverse, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, and Page of Swords in reverse, both of them, as well as Judgment upright. So I'm getting that with the Lovers in reverse, they were still yet to make any decision as opposed to really pursuing you 100% or just going to their old ways. They really don't know if there is a future with you in this current moment. Ace of Wands kind of confused me, to be honest. That's why I got cards to clarify it. Initially I just wanted one, but 2 of them popped out. And I just want to tell you that the 7 of Swords in reverse keeps coming out. I didn't really put it on the deck, I mean on the spread, because I don't feel like it's there, but for it to keep coming out, it's a huge indicator and it's a huge sign. Okay, and 7 of Swords in reverse, it's a lot like, I feel like this is more on your person, if you get what I'm trying to say. So you leave them questioning who they are, you know, their identity, and they're literally having this identity crisis in opposed to love and all of that. And before we get to this, bottom of the deck, the Lovers, and then the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups means a lot of moving on, you know, moving away from emotional attachment. I feel like once again is the devil, lust, all of these type of things. So there's a lot of confusion going on, okay? And if you resonate with the friends with benefits part, your person doesn't know if they want to be committed. This is what I'm getting. So Ace of Wands in reverse clarifies by Ace of not Ace, sorry, clarifies with the Page of Swords as well as the Wheel of Fortune, both in reverse. It's very indecisive type of energy, but at the same time trying to break free from their old beings. But I feel like they don't know if they want to settle down within the long run, because you are kind of different from them. Because the Lovers isn't upright, yet the Devil over here is upright, it feels like you kind of remind them of them. The both of you have shared similar traits, yet at the same time are both different person. So your person could be, you know, risk takers and all of that, but you are not. This is just an example, but that's a strong indicator that I'm getting. And they are left questioning what they want. Is this really what they want to be with you, etc. So Judgment over here upright really tells me that once again they will be coming to you to give you some sense of closure. They'll be telling you some sense of truth. Yeah, so if the both of you are not currently talking, I feel like for some of you guys are like that, there'll be closure given. Not sure about reconciliation at this current moment because your person has yet to make a decision. Okay, channel messages over here. We have so many things. It reminds me of you. We both know I am not good enough for you. And then this card came out in reverse. I wish things could be different, but it's in reverse. Once again, not really decisive, not really decided on what they want. They are not sure if they can settle down with someone of your personality traits. If you get what I'm trying to say, it's not like you're a bad person, but I feel like they are still trying to wonder about, trying to mingle around just for a bit, ask themselves, not mingle around in like to other girls, to other guys, but in their head, to prompt around, you know, to prop around, blah blah blah. You get what I'm trying to say? Okay. So I wish things could be different, but in reverse, it's not really a sense that, oh, I wish things were the same. But I'm getting more on, once again, lustful energy, all of that. They wish that things could be simpler. They wish that it wouldn't have fallen for you. Okay? They wish that you can be much better with your words. Like, not really push them off. All of that. This is what I'm getting. Not really much of a juicy content because the person has yet to make a decision, but it's really ultimately up to them, and so does you. What is your decision in the future? It really depends on you. Okay, so this is all I have for you, Taurus. I really hope that it helps you somehow. Do leave down a like and subscribe because it will mean a lot to me. Goodbye. Gemini, let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. So I feel like the person that you're dealing with and you have been on a constant argument or disagreement about something. If that does not resonate, I feel like your person has always been on a dilemma and really mentally conflicted pertaining to your connection, your relationship with them. Okay, so in their feelings, we have the 5 of Wands in reverse, we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, as well as the Chariot. So what this tells me is that in their feelings, they're done with the argument, they're done with the disagreements, they're done with the mental battles, mental conflicts, the constant, once again, argument and all of that with you or with them, within them regarding this connection, because it is not stable. It's not stable in their physical sense. They are losing control of who they are, they're not happy and all of that, and they want to move on. With the Chariots over here, no matter how difficult it is, they have to keep a balance no matter how upsetting it is. So if you resonate with the argument and all of that, this could mean this relationship could lead to a breakup. If this is quite sensitive for you, please do not listen. You always have the choice to leave this reading. Okay, so if you decide to continue, so this is how they see you. So before we get to that, how they perceive you is how they perceive you. It's not who you are. So take it with a pinch of salt. Okay, so we have the Lovers, we have the Fool in reverse, as well as the 2 of Swords in reverse. I got the 6 of Cups in reverse to clarify the 2 of Swords in reverse. You could be a wait, you are Gemini. You could be a Gemini, but you're a Gemini. So I feel like how they see you is someone that is Gemini. Okay, I'm getting like another feeling. I'm getting more on, if you know the tarot, you know this is actually Adam and Eve. So the feeling I'm getting right now is that they are really, they view as someone who's really charming, yet at the same time really toxic. Like, I don't know how to explain. It's not a bad thing. It's like you're so attractive, you're too charming that it's not good for them. Okay, in return, they're losing their ground, they're losing their cool, they're losing who they are. So they also see you as someone who's kind of being indecisive and not really making a decision, or that you're taking too much of a risk, okay, pertaining to the relationship. And they view you as someone who really wants to end off this cycle, this connection with them, and just leave the relationship behind. This is what I'm getting. So it's a very prominent the Lover's energy. It really does feel like you've already made your decision, and at the same time they view you as someone just like the Adams and Eve in my eyes. It's so attractive. It's like a new cycle, it's a new beginning. For I feel like this person, like this connection for them could be like, you could be their new love, you know, you could be their first love, you could be their first long-term partner, etc. First in everything perhaps, or first in most things. But you're too good for them. You're so good to them. You're so attractive, so charming, yet at the same time really bad for them, if you get what I'm trying to say. So their future actions, we have the Hanged Man in reverse, the Devil, as well as the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is what I'm getting, okay? I'm getting that they will be stuck, and they will not be stuck in limbo anymore. They will not be indecisive anymore. And I feel like their future actions, in short, okay, I feel like things will really end between the both of you, because they have made a decision, but I feel like it will still escalate to another conflict, because we don't have two conflict cards, quote unquote. The Five of Wands is the conflict cards in tarot for me. So I'm getting like the Devil over here is really a resemblance of the Five of Wands. I feel like when the both of you really do come into agreement, there will still be some form of arguments revolving around the both of you for some reason, okay? But do not take it to heart, because I feel like this person really do love you, or at least really did love you. So Knight of Wands in reverse, what this tells me is a lot that when this relationship has been gone or is ended, they will not be fooling around, if that concerns you, okay? So channel messages over here, we have, we both know I am not the one for you. I wish things could be different, and finding out the truth crushed me. So these three cards came out in reverse, but I put it upright because I feel like it's really half and half energy, just like Gemini, just like the Lovers, okay? So I feel like some of them, okay, most of them, like 50% of them feel like they are too good for you and you're not good for them, and like they wish that things could really be different. They want to like not be related to you, not be all of that, you know. Then like finding out the truth didn't crush them, you know, in return it benefits them. But other half of them really do feel this way. So we also have, I feel you leaving me behind, I will wait a sign from you, we need to let each other go. So I feel like the arguments or the conflict arises from their emotions, where they sense that you may be kind of distancing yourself away from them, and they really want some form of truth, some form of sign, literally a signal to signify that, hey, we need to talk, or anything like that. So for some of you guys may not be really talking to them right now, okay? And there could be no contact right now, but I really do feel like this relationship that you're having with your person could really escalate to an ending, a separation. So we need to let each other go. Yeah, quite self-explanatory. And bottom of the deck, we have the timing just wasn't right for us. This is a lot on, hey, you know, like we are both young. I don't know why, like, oh, maybe the timing wasn't right for us because we both need to outgrow this stage, blah blah blah. Or that there could be some of you really knowing why the timing just wasn't right for you guys. But if those that don't know, I feel like it just wasn't divine timing turning in your favor and all of that. So the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck for the tarot, once again, is really about their future actions. This is what it's telling me. They will not go anywhere in the future actions when the both of you really do talk. Will no longer be stuck in limbo, I mean. But there'll be an argument, and the conveying of message, I see the articulation of like whatever the both of you want to say, whatever they want to say, could really result in tantrums, could really result in arguments, could really result in insults, all of that. Both of you not really seeing eye to eye, okay? Both of you are not really seeing the truth in each other, and blunt words, clear and concise, but blunt, straightforward, and not really thinking much about your words before literally spilling them out. So yeah, do take notes if you don't want it to escalate that way. But this is all I'm getting, Gemini. I really hope that it helps you somehow to gain some form of insight, clarity, details, as well as guidance. If you like this reading, do leave down a like and subscribe because it will mean a lot to me. Goodbye. Cancer, let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. So in their feelings, we have the Three of Swords in reverse, the Four of Wands, as well as the Four of Cups. To clarify the Four of Cups, I got the Page of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse, as well as the Seven of Cups upright. So I see that your person is releasing some form of heartache, some form of burden, some form of just something in the past. And this tells me two things. Either they just broke up, just separated from another connection, or that the both of you had some form of past. Okay, so some of you guys may resonate with the other. But I do see that your person is still healing from this heartache, healing from this separation, healing from this I'm getting torture, suffering, everything that has already occurred in the past. And in their feelings, they want some form of stability with you. But this form of stability, they are still kind of hesitant in telling you, considering that we have the Eight of Wands in reverse as to clarify the Four of Cups upright, as well as the Page of Pentacles in reverse. They're still unsure, still quite hesitant about how to come about to you. They're still quite confused. Again, their judgment is kind of clouded in this moment, and they are still thinking how to come about once again to tell you this news, how to offer you this love, this message. Okay, and so how they see you is the Nine of Swords in reverse. We have Judgment in reverse and the Page of Wands upright. So I got the Page of Swords to clarify the Judgment in reverse. So this is how they perceive you to be like. It does not mean that this is how you really are. So just take it with a pinch of salt if it does not resonate, okay? So this is more for those that that resonates with the parts that you have a past with this person and the both of you somehow parted ways and now are having some form of reconciliation, and they see that you have already been out of this torment episode, or that you may have already separated from another relationship besides this, and you have already let go of that burden. But as of now, you are open and keen to look out for a person, a partner, a new relationship, or a new opportunity. But with the Judgment in reverse being clarified by the Page of Swords, you're more on a learning, more active kind of vibe. If you get what I'm trying to say, it's like you're keeping an open mind, okay? But you're not actively pursuing an individual or anything like that. You're still studying, you're still observing. I'm getting a feeling of more like trying to study who you are, what you want, what can you give, what type of person do you want in your life to spend your lifetime with, those type of things. So okay, and then over here in their future actions, we have the Chariot, the Queen of Swords, as well as the Five of Swords, all upright. So good news, they are going to come to you. Eventually they will break out of this loophole, this cycle of being very hesitant, you know, but they will come up to you and tell you how they genuinely feel. And with the Queen of Swords over here, they will come with an approach where it's quite more on the logical side. They will tell you bluntly how they feel towards you, how this connection makes them feel, and all of that. But I feel like with the Queen of Swords and then with the Five of Swords both upright, it may come off as once again quite logical and not much of an emotional side. So the Chariot over here, Chariot often tells me about moving forward in life but keeping a balance. So no matter what good or bad, anything like that, they still move forward, once again keeping a balance, right? So they may come to you with an approach of not having much emotions, and that may kind of confuse you. But let me tell you something, with the Five of Swords over here, after telling you that news, they will kind of look behind their shoulders and just think about, hey, you know, I wonder how Cancer feels about my approach, was it appropriate, etc, etc. Overall, the energy is being clarified by the Ten of Swords. Wow, over here we have the King of Swords as well, and the Moon. Okay, so I really do feel like there was, in this connection as of now, there's not much going on. So it's much more of the pre-beginning type of phase in a romantic connection. So once again, some of you guys may have a past with you, with this person I mean, and they have hurt you a lot, but I do see that the cycle has come to an end, or that you may be in a new relationship. This is a new relationship that's about to happen, or not really getting like a lustful energy. Some of you guys may be friends with this person, or like friends with benefits, all of that, you know. But I see that you're kind of stunned with this individual as well. But you do see like the King of Swords and then the Queen of Swords. It's like a mirroring energy. You kind of being very I wouldn't say hostile, but stern towards them. They are stern towards you as well. And then in the end, the both of you are not really seeing things as how it is. You're not seeing how much love this person has for you. And that goes to our channeled messages, which is first when I got this I love you. Oh my god. My jaw dropped. Cancer, this person loves you. Okay, I do not see that you are pushing this person away. Once again, if you have a previous connection with this individual, you may be quite hesitant as well to give this person a chance. I do see it, or that you may have been hurt quite recently and you don't know, you just want to give yourself some time, you know, before jumping into a new relationship, and you want to study this individual just like how this person perceives you to be. Like, you want to give yourself some time and observe how the situation is and etc. So you're kind of cold towards them in a good way, in a very logical way, but that in return kind of they take up that vibe from you as well. So they are cold towards you as well, in a way, like being very logical. Hey, you know, I like you, so do you like me back? If not, then I'll just live your life. I don't want to waste your time anymore, all of that. So I love you. Then the only card in channeled messages in reverse is we both know I am not the one for you, but in reverse, this tells me that this person is really confident and really feels like the both of you are meant to be with each other. Okay, so I am so attracted to you, as well as this. I only got one. I thought of shuffling two more, but none of the cards wants to come out. I only take jumpers. So I really do feel like some of you guys really have a past with this individual. So this can only resonate with some of you guys. Your person feels that the both of you were too young and they have kind of screwed things up and they have kind of hurt you. Okay, the separation has hurt you, has tormented the both of you, and now they are coming back, wanting to give this connection a second chance. So this is all I have for you guys. Okay, I really hope that it resonates. If you like it, do leave down a like and subscribe, because it will mean a lot to me. Goodbye. And Leo, let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. Okay, so before I start with your reading, I just want to say that Leo's reading is always like a sequel after my previous readings, giving it to Leo. So if you haven't watched my previous readings, I'll leave down a link, like the links down in the description box. But that's what I mean, as well as over here at the top right corner you can see yeah, it's like a hyperlink to my videos. But anyway, so let's get started. I just want to tell you that it's all connected, it's just advancing afterwards. But I don't know how to begin this reading without mentioning the reading that I gave Leo previously. But previously I said something along the lines that Leo has a person, an individual that they're dealing with or they're with, okay, who's really mature and really takes charge of their life. They know what they want and everything, but they kind of perceived you in the past, okay, in the near past, that you're someone who is quite indecisive and doesn't have much of a fundamentals in your life, don't really know where you want, what you want, etc. Okay, so there's something that they need to tell you, that they're hiding from you, but it's not exactly a bad thing. Perhaps some of you may resonate with it, but there's a certain news that they are going to bring forth and tell you the truth, and I feel like they have already did, and both of you are already dealing with it. Okay, so let's get started. Once again, the link you can check out in my description box, or yeah, anyway, so over here in their feelings we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Cups upright, as well as the Page of Wands in reverse. Initially when I was shuffling, the Four of Pentacles in reverse came out first, then I noticed that the Ace of Cups was hidden in the deck. not wanting to come out. I threw it out and I only take jumpers. So what this tells me is like an indication of a person who is kind of holding on to the truth, holding on to the fact that they have a lot of emotions towards you. But right now, something that has happened, and I feel like it's related to the reading that I gave Leo prior, okay, and I feel like it's a discussion that the both of you have made, and perhaps it's like their real thought of you, and I feel like you kind of, okay, what I feel is like this discussion that you had with your person it's a really groundbreaking one, and it really changed their mindset on how you are and how you handle things, and it kind of fascinates them in a way that you are so commendable, if you get what I'm trying to say. So all along they kind of perceived you as someone who's kind of immature, someone who doesn't really have much plans, not much plans thought out in your life, but it kind of wowed them in a way, kind of captivated them, and it reminded of them of how much they liked you, and the hesitancy of them holding back. Perhaps your person was kind of taking charge of their life. They don't want to be perceived as someone who's quite clingy for some reason. I'm getting that, but they are no longer bottling that. They're no longer holding that and restraining that part of themselves, and they are showing it to you. Okay, Page of Wands in reverse is telling me that they don't really have to tell you how they feel. It's kind of being shown, because the pages are messengers in tarot. So this is their feelings. It's kind of falling in love with you once again after that discussion. So yeah, but I don't know whether there's like some sense of guilt, some sense of remorse or anything like that. But in that, I mean, how they feel about you, okay, how they see you, is the Lovers in reverse, Knight of Pentacles upright, as well as the Knight of Cups in reverse. So once again, this conversation you had with your partner, them telling you the truth, it was a really groundbreaking one, and I really do feel like it changes who they are and how you are. So, but at the same time, changing the both of you for the better or for the worse, it kind of is no longer, kind of made you guys no longer on the same synchronicity. So this is what I'm getting that it made them realize how much they like you, how much they love you, and it made you realize how much this person, how much ill thoughts this person had of you. You get what I'm trying to say? It's something like that. I guess that's just an example, but this is the feeling that I'm getting. So how they perceive you is that you have yet to make a decision, and you have a lot of things that you want in life right now with the Knight of Pentacles upright. And to add on, like, the Knight of Pentacles is literally in the middle of the reading of the tarot spread. So that's literally signifying that you have so much potential, and this is how your person perceives you to be like. It's not, if it does not resonate, just take it with a pinch of salt, okay? Because once again, it's how your person perceives you to be like. And they perceive you as someone who is really taking charge of your life, and you're patiently waiting for more to come. But considering that the Knight of Cups in reverse comes out afterwards, it tells me that the conversation that the both of you had kind of stimulated you in a way, kind of nudged you in the direction of you wanting to take charge in a more tangible, take charge of your life in a more tangible way. And in return, they kind of lose you in terms of that emotions. So the both of you could have just separated or whatever. I'm not really getting that, but I feel like they perceive you as someone who's emotionally distancing yourself away from them. You're no longer pursuing them as much as you did, okay? And this is how they see it. But as of now, you have yet to make a real concrete decision with the Lovers in reverse, but they do see you waiting for more to come. And they see you as someone with the Knight of Cups. In the past, you were pursuing them, but right now, your focus is more on your future and the tangible beings. So this could include your studies, this could include your careers, etc. So their future actions is the Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, as well as the Strength in reverse. It's, I don't know why, but Leo's reading is always having lots and lots of pentacles coming out. So I feel like for Leo, you guys, there will be a groundbreaking change once again. groundbreaking keeps coming out, but there will be a change for the better in terms of monetary gains, in terms of your physical beings. Okay, I really do feel so. But I don't feel like it's the universe just handing it to you like this, but it's more on you kind of slowly building up that way for yourself, and then the universe offering it to you because you kind of deserved it. You've been patiently waiting, you've been working really hard towards that goal. So to get to your reading, the future actions, I don't know, like it's a very okay, let me get some cards to complete this. It's a very vague feeling. Okay, so the vagueness could just mean like the future actions is no actions, you know. They don't really have much plans thought out in this connection as of now. Once again, the both of you could have been separated, but I feel it's more on emotional distancing. And it would just stay plateau. I feel like their future actions is just that stagnancy in a way. They focusing on themselves, on their career, whereas you are as well. Again, this Ace of Pentacles, if I'm not wrong, it came out for the previous reading as well that I gave you guys. Ace of Wands as well, if I'm not wrong. But the Strength in reverse, this tells me a lot on like them being kind of rushed, being there. So you see, what this tells me is that the Strength in reverse, they won't kind of hold their words, they won't hold back. The Fool can mean like mischievousness, it can mean being careless, okay? And the Four of Swords over here tells me they will tell you whatever they feel. So perhaps in the past they kind of were hesitant about telling you things, but telling you new opportunities that they get. But I feel like every new opportunity that they will have in the near future, they will tell you. And in return, it might push you a little bit further away because it may be perceived as clinginess. It may be perceived as they wanting some form of attention, they wanting some form of validation. Okay, so it's a very like walking on a thread, walking on a thin thread. So they're not sure about what to do. The both of you spoke, and that conversation that the both of you just recently had discussed, okay, it made them more drawn to you, whereas they kind of subconsciously pushed you away. If you get what I'm trying to say, or it's not even them, it's just that you are kind of deterred away from this. So channel messages over here are, I knew exactly what I was doing, it was my fault, but I blamed you. Finding out the truth crushed me. This can only resonate with a few for some reason, I'm getting that, so just take it whatever that resonates. The timing just wasn't right for us. I love you unconditionally and I remember every detail of that day. I feel like the conversation, the discussion that the both of you had turns out to be a disagreement, turns out to be deterrence, okay? And it's not much of an emotional one because I feel like it's coming from Leo. I feel like you guys are more logical than anything, and it just made you realize that, oh wow, like apparently you're not the type of person that I thought you were, something like that. I feel like once again in the future, the both of you are just really focused on your own career. In the past, they didn't really tell you much about what's going on in their life, but right now because of that discussion, they're more drawn to you and they will. And in return, I don't think you really will care, okay? And be it if there's going to be an argument or whatnot, I don't see it yet. We shall see in the near future, but I do see this coming towards your way. It's like stagnancy, then afterwards, you kind of pushing them away, they come constantly wanting to like come towards you, if you get what I'm trying to say. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck is like new growth, new passion in terms of this relationship. So I feel like some of you guys may be together with this person for quite some time already, or it just take it as however it resonates. But I feel like this new conversation, this new discussion that you had with your individual person kind of changed this relationship fundamentally. You get what I'm trying to say? Like there's a new path pathed out in this connection. So in the past you were pursuing them and now you're not. And in return they are pursuing you instead. So this is all I'm getting for you guys, Leo. I really hope that it resonates with you. So leave down the like and subscribe if you like it, because it will mean a lot to me. Goodbye. Virgo, let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. So, right off the bat, I see a lot of people over here. Okay, we have the Queen, Page, then like the King, then there's another individual over here. There's a lot of people. So, I'm getting that some of you guys may be on separation with your person, okay, and they may be dealing with someone else right now. Or that you are dealing with this person, but this person is like on the lookout for someone else, and all of that kind of stuff. It doesn't really have to resonate, but fundamentally the similarities is that your person doesn't want to commit. Okay, this is the same. I do feel like in their feelings over here with the Queen of Cups, King of Swords, then the Four of Wands. These two cards came out as well. Oh, I'm sorry, I was clarifying it. Sorry, I was having like a brain fart moment. Sorry about that. But the Queen of Cups was being clarified by the Page of Wands. Then the King of Swords is being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. So, Nine of Pentacles is an energy where this person wants to be single. That is what I feel. They just want to feel good about themselves. They just want to nurture themselves. You know, they just want to feel good in the moment. Once again, I really do see your person has some form of issue trying to commit into a relationship with you. And these two cards are just looking at each other. This could mean that I really do feel like there's a third person going on for some of you guys, because this is a collective reading. It's kind of difficult to pin down, but it's either in their feelings they are interested in someone, okay, or that they have a lot to give but they're holding back, and you are over there on the lookout for them. I do feel like this person may be older than you, okay, and it's either that or they are literally sitting on the throne waiting for you to come towards them. So you see, like this Queen is just looking down at the Page, and this Page is just looking up like, hey, you know, I have a lot to give you. But overall they have a lot to give, right? But they're still being very cold. They're being very stern with the decision of not wanting to commit. So it's either you or another individual out of this connection is interested in the Queen. But the Queen meaning divine feminine, I feel like it doesn't mean that this is the gender of your person, but your person is being represented by the Queen of Cups and then the King of Swords. So this could also mean that there's someone else beyond this connection trying to influence. So there's definitely a third person over here for most of you guys, okay? But overall, once again, because this is very confusing, I know your person doesn't want to commit as of now. So how they see you is being represented by the Eight of Wands, the Fool, and then the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is being clarified by the Death in reverse. Both Four of Cups and the Death is in reverse. Okay, so I do see like your person sees you as someone who is of a distance away with the Eight of Wands over here. They see you as someone quite far. So that could be a physical distance, like long distance relationship, be it the both of you, or that you are physically distancing yourself away from them. And with the Fool over here, I really do feel like your person may be older than you, okay, because they see you as someone who's younger. With the Fool over here, this is what I feel. They see you as someone who's carefree. They see you as someone who is very free, like you're just having fun and all of that. But with the Fool over here representing you, how they perceive you is that you're of an innocence. You're kind of innocent, and you really need to keep a lookout on, how do I say, like you're too free or too careless in a way, okay? But I feel like this is what really attracts them to you, because the Fool is literally in the middle of the reading for the tarot spread. But with the Four of Cups over here in reverse, I feel like they perceive you as someone who, if you can't get what you want, then you're at a loss. Okay, they see you as someone who cannot get what you want, if you get what I'm trying to say. And I feel like this thing that you can't get is this person to make a decision in terms of settling down with you, having some form of stability with you. And this is a groundbreaking change, because you are free, okay, you are carefree and all of that, but you want this person, and this person wants themselves more. So I feel like this is like a new beginning, but a new beginning which the both of you have been looping around and beating around the bush. Yeah, so sorry, like this is how they see you, this is how they perceive you to be. Like it's not exactly how you are, Okay, so the future of this person, like their future actions, based on this current energy, is being represented by the Eight of Cups in reverse, Page of Swords, and then the Three of Swords in reverse. I want to tell you something. I really do feel like this person being so stubborn, wanting to be in their place, be in their zone, just not wanting to commit, not wanting some form of stability with a particular person. I do feel like this person will kind of snap out of it, because this person won't walk away from you. Trust me. And this person will start to heal. I feel like the main reason why they do not want to settle, maybe due to an ex, maybe this third person influence, could be due to an ex individual that they had to deal with that hurts them really, really badly. And maybe that's why they kind of like, how do I say, they kind of impact this connection with their past influence. You get what I'm trying to say? Like they were hurt really badly in the past, and then they bring into this connection thinking that they'll be hurt, thinking that this is what they want, which is not to settle down. But I think it's false. I think that eventually they will want to settle down with you, and they will snap out of this hate space. And with the Page of Swords, future decision or future actions, I feel like they will kind of check you out, kind of think about you a lot, study you, you know, not really stalking you, but go and see like your Instagram, social media, think about you, ask about you, this type of things. And eventually this person will heal from this heartache that someone else in the past have caused them. I really do not feel like this heartache was caused by you. I feel like it was done by someone else. Overall energy is the Two of Cups in reverse. I feel like as of now it's like a soulmate connection, but you guys are not seeing eye to eye. It's like right person, wrong time in a way. And see, not making a decision, then the Emperor. We have the Devil in reverse, not making a decision, thinking that they're stuck. Eventually they will snap out of it. Okay, I feel like this person has been changed by this past energy, thinking that this is what they want, to not settle down and everything for a very long time. Eventually they will snap out of it, and in return they're kind of self-sabotaging this connection that they had with you. Okay, so channel messages, we have: you came closer than anyone, we will be together again, and I left you before you could leave me. So the both of you could be not talking or anything, but yeah, something that you don't know is that sometimes they stay awake thinking about you. So physical distance can literally mean that the both of you are no longer talking, you're distancing yourself away from them, and they see you as someone who's really free from their, like, you not wanting, not getting what you want and everything. That's why you distance yourself from them and everything like that. Just take it as how it resonates, okay? Because situations can be different. But Virgo, this is all I have for you. I really hope that it resonates with you and like it. So leave down a like and subscribe, because it will mean a lot to me. Goodbye. Libra, let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. So right away, I can see that you're dealing with someone who doesn't really want to make a clear decision. Okay, considering that at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers as well as the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So the Lovers is all about making a decision, making a choice. But the Two of Pentacles in reverse is saying that they are not wanting to juggle, they're not wanting to make a decision, and they are kind of being imbalanced in that manner, in that aspect. So I do feel like the person that you're dealing with is someone who, how do I say, who doesn't really look into this connection and perceive it to be of something more. What I mean by this is that they do not see this connection, this relationship, as something of more potential. So in their feelings, we have the Six of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, as well as the Emperor in reverse. So I got the afterwards I got this card, I got the Eight of Swords that came out. Okay, so I just put it here. Then the Two of Wands in reverse wants to come out, as well as the Four of Wands wants to come out. So this tells me heavily that they want to escape. So initially when I got the Six of Swords, I was like, oh, what is this about? Then the Ace of Pentacles came out. So I feel like this person that you're dealing with wants to escape from this beginning where there's a lot of potential for something more. So this person that you're dealing with could, how do I say, it's like you are the gift from the universe to them, this new beginning, new opportunity, which they are not wanting to see, which they are not wanting to just lay down their grounds and pursue you back. I feel like they are escaping. I feel like this person, once again, that you're dealing with is someone with escaping qualities and traits. I feel like it could be some form of self-sabotaging energy. But I see that this person is not really mature enough, especially at this time period, to settle down with you. I see that this person doesn't really want to take charge of their life, and I see that this person has a lot of perhaps self-victimizing type of energy coming from them. Okay, they may feel like, I don't want to be trapped in a new relationship and a new connection with Libra because I just want to be free, perhaps. But I do see that with the Two of Wands in reverse, they do not see this connection as something of the fullest potential, and they're not really wanting to get out of the comfort zone. So I do feel like in the comfort zone, it's more on their stability in terms of being single, in terms of not being in a relationship with another individual. Okay, and with the Four of Wands coming out over here in reverse, what this tells me is that they perceive this relationship or this connection that the both of you have to be not stable, and they do not want it in the long run. That's why I'm getting the Emperor in reverse. What this tells me is a lot of not wanting to take charge into this connection. So once again, a lot of escaping energy, escaping from what new potential, and I feel like this is you. So how they perceive you to be like is being represented by the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, as well as the Strength. The Strength got clarified by the Seven of Swords, and these two cards came out together. So we'll get into that. So before I begin with this reading on how they perceive you to be like, I just want to tell you that this is how they perceive you. It's not exactly how you are. So if it does not resonate with you, just take it with a pinch of salt, okay? So they see you as someone who's, again, Libra. To me, Libra tells me is someone who's really graceful, someone who's really generous, someone who's really kind, but most importantly, someone who's really confident in themselves and in their own energy. And this is how your person perceives you to be like as well. Someone who feels stable and content with themselves. Okay? And they see that you have a lot of love to give. So do you see that two aces comes out here? But what are the two aces that are missing? It's the Ace of Swords as well as the Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands represents a lot on passion, and the Ace of Swords represents a lot of being honest, truthful. So they see you as someone who in the long term perhaps is just someone who's really stable, who's someone who can complement them in the physical realm. Okay, someone that looks pretty. I do feel like it's a lot on like look pretty, you know, someone who's really attractive, someone who can make them feel like stable in a way. But they feel like they don't want to settle down and do not want something stable in a new connection, in this connection especially. And they do see that you have a lot of love to give. So this Ace of Cups over here tells me a lot on you wanting to give your love, your emotions towards them. You see as someone who may be too emotional, but it's not in a way where it's overbearing. So the Strength over here being clarified by the Seven of Swords, both of them once again came out, tells me a lot that your person perceives you as someone who is resisting, who is portraying yourself to be stronger than you really are, who it is what I feel like, who once again like portrays yourself as someone who is much more stronger than you are. You show yourself as someone who's really independent and all of that, but your person sees it as you wanting to show it off to them. You're doing it to like, in a way, you know, flaunt that trait of yours to them. This is what I'm getting. Okay, so the future actions is being clarified by, being represented by the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, as well as the Three of Cups in reverse. So this is a very interesting thing. And if you're going to ask if a person is going to settle down with you, I'm not getting it. The Hierophant in reverse tells me a lot on not wanting to commit. I feel like this person, once again, you're dealing with, is not making a clear decision, does not really have balance in their life, okay? Yeah. So anything that requires hard work, they do not want to work, they want to like play around, see. I feel like this person you're dealing with is kind of immature, to be honest. This could not literally mean that they are younger than you or whatever, but it's the energy that they're carrying and it's the space in life that they are in. And I do see that your person has emotions towards you, but they do not want to trap themselves into something for the long run. So they know that right now they are not wanting to get out of their comfort zone and not wanting and not willing. Okay, so this comfort zone is them being imprisoned to their own mental thoughts. So not wanting to give, not wanting to give love, nurture love into this connection, and not just generally not wanting to be settling down in the long run. They do see lots of potential, especially in new beginnings with you, but this is not what they want. I feel like they are perhaps battling with some form of inner demons within them, okay? But I do see that if the both of you are not communicating right now, I do not see communication coming through, as considering that the Knight of Swords in reverse is here. Trio of Cups in reverse could tell me a lot that they are mingling around, especially that we just saw the this King of Wands. They could be mingling around, getting to know other people, okay? Or this could also mean a lot of, like, considering that the Seven of Swords is looking over here, like wanting to portray this facade that they want to be friends with you, but it's not really the truth. They're just doing it to, like, twirl you around with their little finger or something like that. You get what I'm trying to say? So I do not see them communicating effectively. I do not see them cutting off ties with you as well. I see that they just want things to be as it is. I feel like this person has a lot of communication issues and is suffering with that for quite a while, and perhaps this is just how they are, because once again, since the beginning of this reading, I've been saying that this person you're dealing with has a lot of escaping tendencies. So let's get to the channel messages we have. I lost myself for a little while. Okay, I left you before you could leave me. So this tells me a lot, like your person could fell in love in a previous relationship and the other individual betrayed them or hurt them. So I love you unconditionally. To be honest, this is a bit contradicting, but considering that the Eight of Swords over here, once again, victimizing attitude, you know, I love you but I can't do this because I'm afraid, blah blah blah. The next card of the deck for the channel cards I remember every detail of that day, as well as I wish things could be different. So take it as how it resonates, because every situation could be different and you could just apply it to your different situations in life, okay? So perhaps some of you guys have confronted them with how they are, with how they treat you and stuff like that. But Libra, this is all I have for you. I really hope that it helps you somehow to gain some form of insights, details, clarity, as well as guidance. If you like it, please leave down a like and subscribe because it will mean a lot to me. Goodbye. Hi Scorpio, let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. So right off the bat, I do feel like this person was someone that you dealt with. So there could be some form of past between the both of you. This could be an ex, you know, this could be a past lover in general. So in their feelings, we have the Queen of Cups, the Six of Cups, as well as the Three of Wands in reverse. This tells me a lot that this individual really wants to nurture, really wants to give you the cup, okay? Really wants to nurture into the connection and enlighten it in a way and bring light to it in general. And I feel like this individual has gone through a lot of introspection and come to the realization that they could be like a piece of shit, or okay, this could not resonate with everyone, but yeah, they could be a piece of shit, they didn't treat you better, or just that the situation wasn't right and they have grown from it. This is what I'm getting as well. But overall, I feel like it really heavily emphasizes on whatever that's happened in the past, and they really want to nurture into this connection. Okay, into this past connection, I feel like it's you. But there's one thing. We have the Three of Wands in reverse over here. This tells me a lot that they are not coming towards you because they don't feel confident enough and they don't really have the courage to. Okay, they're still quite hesitant towards it. So there could be some form of obstacles. Perhaps you block them out. Perhaps it's just their insecurity. Perhaps they're just waiting for the right time. So early on when I was shuffling this tree, the Worlds in reverse came out. I feel like this could have been quite some time, and it could have felt like the cycle has come to an end. You know, this cycle of this relationship with this individual, but it has not. It has not, for sure. This is what I'm getting heavily. So how to see, we have the Tower in reverse, the Eight of Cups, as well as the Moon. So before I get started, I just want to let you know that this is how your person perceives you to be like. It's not how you are exactly. So just take it with a pinch of salt if it does not resonate. So I do see that your person perceives you to have already moved on, okay? Considering that the Eight of Cups is the center of the reading in tarot spread, yes, they do see you as someone that has already moved on. And to be quite honest with you, they are not very sure about how you really feel towards them, because you have the Moon. Moon is full of delusions, okay? They are not quite sure about how to make it out to be, and there could be some form of distance between you, and it's especially emotional distance. So you could have distance yourself away from them for quite a period of time already. But considering that the card that first represent and first start out this how they perceive you to be like spread, we have the Tower in reverse. So they do see you as someone who perceives this connection or has been through some shit in your life, and it's been like, how do I say, it's a very destructive episode, especially this connection that you had with them. So I do see like some sense of remorse, some sense of guilt that they have made your worlds be in turbulence for some reason. I'm getting that, but you have already packed your bags, moved on, and they are not sure about how you genuinely feel. They can't read your thoughts, but this is how they see you. They see you as someone who has been through quite some shit, and you have already moved on in the connection. So their future actions, we have the Page of Wands, the Four of Swords, as well as the Eight of Wands. So if you're going to ask, okay, are they going to come back and talk to me? Yes, this is what I'm getting. Yes, definitely. Page of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Is it going to be fast? I guess it's the Wands, so quite rapidly actually. Could be a couple of days to a couple of weeks. Don't like fight me for it. I'm not how do I say? Sorry, I'm not like a fortune teller, but I do see effective communication coming through. And why is that? Because we have the Four of Swords. Because I see that your person has been through has already really reflected. Given a time period, they have really reflected their thoughts about how to come about and talk to you. So bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is the overall energy. Okay, I do see that the both of you are currently not talking. Even when the both of you do communicate, you guys don't see eye to eye. I feel like when the both of you really do communicate, it's very professional, it's very formal in a way. So it's like, hey, how's your day? Yeah, okay, bye. This is what I'm getting. But then I cut the deck and I got the King of Cups. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. I do see that your person once again has been quiet for quite some time, really reflected what they have done, whatever that has happened, and their masculine and feminine energies have already been in equilibrium. This is what I feel. And they really want to give into this connection. They're all okay, they do have a lot of emotions towards you, Scorpio, really. So channel messages we have, I wish I had treated you better. To be honest, this card came out first before all of these tarot cards, because I had to shuffle the channeled messages cards, and this card came out and I felt, okay, this is true. They wish they had treated you better, for sure. Then we have, I remember every detail of that day. I feel like this could be during that day of separation. Okay, it could be the day of an argument, miscommunication, so on and so forth. You get the gist. Then I love you unconditionally, followed by I love you. These two cards came out together, so it's like a confirmation that do have emotions towards you. These cards came out afterwards. I feel like this will resonate with some of you. I left you before you could leave me. So take it as how it resonates. Just apply to your situation as how it is, okay? And is there going to be reconciliation? Honestly, not really getting it, but I do see effective communication coming through, because I feel like as of now, the current energy is forbidding the both of you from talking and saying things eye to eye, in a way being really formal with each other. But I feel like they will be coming in and talking to you and sharing how passionate they are towards you, and all that, so on and so forth. Effective communication, trust me. And then the Four of Swords, because they have been through some introspective moment. I feel like this could also represent some form of depressive episode that they have been through. Okay, so I feel like it's due to the darkest times that they have literally seen the lights at the end of the tunnel, and at the end of the tunnel the light was you. Okay, so this is all I'm getting, Scorpio. I really hope that resonates somehow. If you do like it and it have given you some form of insights, details, clarity, as well as guidance, do leave down a like and subscribe, because it will mean a lot to me. Goodbye. Hi Sagittarius, let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. So right off the bat, I do see that this individual could either be a crush of yours, okay? There's a lot of possible situations over here. But how do I put it into words? It could be a crush of yours. You could have met this person at work, or that there may be some romantic emotions towards the both of you, but they don't really show it. They don't really show you off in front of people. So just take it as how it resonates, okay? Many situations, I mean, this is a collective reading, so the scenarios, the situations can be applied in so many ways. So just take it as how it resonates and do not force it upon your own situations if it does not. So in their feelings, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Three of Pentacles upright, as well as the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So I do see that this person could be quite how to say, financially oriented right now. They're very focused on their career, okay, and I do not see them really possessing this energy coming where they are interested or really wanting to invest time and effort into love. So if this is a crush of yours, I do not see them having this knowledge that you like them. And if that's not the case, I do not see them putting love as a priority. Because I do see that in their feelings, especially with the Knight of Pentacles over here in reverse. Not Knight of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles in reverse. It feels like they do not feel like they have their shit sorted out. I feel like they do not feel like they are in full control and possibly achieving or attaining that 100% of potential that they could have. I hope you get what I'm trying to say, okay? So they do, for those who meet this person at work, I do see you as someone who's just a colleague. It's very plateau, it's very stagnant type of relationship. So overall, I do see that this person is not really wanting to invest and like the time, energy, effort into emotions and love, and that is not their priority right now because they're very focused on their career and finances at the moment. So how they perceive you to be like, we have the 8 of Swords, we have the 5 of Wands, as well as the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So financially wise, it could also mean that your person, okay, before we start this, I just want to tell you that this is a disclaimer, that this is how they see you. This is not how you really are. So if it does not resonate, leave it be. Take it as a pinch of salt, like a grain of salt, because this is how someone perceives you to be like. It does not necessarily mean this is how you are. So to continue, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Financially, your person may perceive you as someone who is not very financially driven and oriented, and they see you as someone who could, how do I say, not really have the tendency to save, okay, financially. Or this could also mean that your person perceives you to be someone who is kind of stubborn, okay, and thinks that you know everything in a way, not wanting to let go, kind of stingy. For this to be upright, this tells me as someone who is in control, someone who is in possess of the energy. But in reverse, it feels like, especially considering that we have the 8 of Swords over here, it literally highlights to me that your person sees you as someone who kind of has your head up in cloud 9, has your judgment clouded. Okay, you don't really know what you want, and you're not really seeing what you want as well. You're not making plans, and you think that you know everything, but you do not, and you don't really have a clear goal in mind. That's it. And they see you as someone over here, okay, in the center of the reading, to be someone who is kind of conflicted. This could mean mentally, this could mean physically. So physically conflicted can mean like the both of you are actually arguing at the current moment. But that's not what I'm really getting. I'm getting more of like mentally conflicted. Just in general, they see you as someone who is not in possess and not in control of your own thoughts and energy. You do not really have, like, it's just not ambitions. Okay, your person sees you as someone who is not driven, not goal oriented, and is very stingy, very stubborn, and not ambitious. Okay, so the future actions, we have the 6 of Wands upright, we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, as well as the Tower. I do see that they will be doing something that's kind of unexpected, and this will kind of distract you in a way or another, and it's kind of bad actually. It'll be kind of sudden, abrupt changes coming from them. considering that the Six of Pentacles is in reverse over here, if the both of you are in love or in a connection right now, I know this is very hard to believe, but I do not see this person treating you as an equal. I do not see this person treating you fairly. So you could be giving too much into this connection and they just disregard you, and perhaps you just like make up excuses like, oh, you know, maybe they're just busy because they're a busy man, they're a busy woman. That's why your person perceives you as someone who does not have in control of your own thoughts, of your own energy, of your own actions and everything, because they see you as someone who has no backbone in general. Okay, they see you as someone who's not saying the truth. This individual, this girl over here, is blindfolded and is trapped, and they see you as something like this. It's like victimizing yourself when you're not really saying it. The Six of Wands for representing the future action is honestly quite, how do I say, it's quite questionable, to be honest. Let's cut it deck. Honestly, see, clouded judgment. I do not see this individual to have an equal relationship or equal emotions towards you as to them, to be honest. But I do see like they will kind of go out. Six of Wands over here is a lot on about gaining fame, gaining popularity, etc, etc. You get the gist. I do see them not really settling into this connection and just, how do I say, like wanting to feel loved, wanting to feel like this charisma like from others. Okay, I feel like this person could be kind of egoistic and cocky, to be honest. But overall, the energy, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. I do see that eventually you will snap out of this phase of not really saying the truth. You see things as how it is instead of thinking and perceiving things as what you want it to be. And then this will be a heartache, essentially. I do see that Sagittarius, you're really smart, trust me. But if this individual is not treating you like an equal, okay, for instance, you buy them like, okay, you give them everything that you can possibly give, and they come up with excuses that they can't do this because they're busy. Let me ask you a question, Sagittarius. If you're busy, okay, and this individual asks you for like a favor, a request, you will just do it immediately, won't you? Will you be too busy? You will kind of make priorities for this individual, but will they treat you like how you would treat them? I do see that with the Tower over here, it will be sudden changes, sudden thoughts. It will be chaotic, but it's okay. You will heal from it. You will definitely heal from it. I do see that right now you just want to see things as how you want to see. Okay, and in this reading, if you watch till so far, it's not going to be nice to digest, especially because I do not say what you want to hear. If I were to say that, then you'll not get out of this. This is kind of mentally abusive if you are in a relationship with this person. But if not, if this is just a crush, then you have to see things as how it is. You like this person a lot today. You know, maybe you should tell them how you feel towards them if this is a crush. So once again, take how it resonates. Okay, so channel messages over here. We have, I wish things could be different. Finding out the truth crushed me. Not sure how many people will resonate with this, but yes, just take it as how it resonates. If it does not, then it's fine. Just disregard the message, and then I don't react when people mention you. So Sagittarius, this is all I have for you. I really hope that it helped you somehow to gain some form of insights, details, clarity, as well as guidance. Okay, if you do like it, leave down a like and subscribe because it will mean a lot to me. Goodbye. Hi Capricorn, let's see how your person is currently feeling towards you. So right off the bat, I do see that this is someone that is in separation with you. Okay, and I feel like this separation could be heavily due to this person not really having their shit together. Okay, so what I mean by that is that for some of you guys, this individual that you have dealt with in the past, they kind of separated things with you because they were not in the right state of mind. So they could be battling with some form of depression and anxiety issues. Okay, they mean just not to be ready. This is what I'm getting. But I do see that overall the similarities with all of you guys, Capricorn, is that your individual person was not ready back then when the both of you were together. This could mean a literal relationship, a marriage, or just a connection, you know, a connection in general. So in their feelings, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Chariots, as well as the Queen of Pentacles, all three in reverse. So I do see that your person's physical self, their physical realm, is kind of in distraction right now. They do not feel really stable. They do not feel like they are worthy, and especially considering the Chariots in reverse, they are not in balance right now. Okay, especially in emotions, in love, in their career, finances, everything. They just do not feel settled and do not feel like themselves. It feels like everything is just not what they want. Yeah, so they feel like they suck at communicating, and they do not know where or how to progress forward. So how they perceive you to be like is Justice, the Seven of Swords, as well as the Knight of Wands in reverse. The Seven of Swords is being clarified by the Star. So in contrast, okay, they see you as someone who is actually dealing the separation or your own self, you know. They just see you as someone who's much better than them. So they see you as someone who's really practical. You got your shit together in a way or another, but at the same time, you're not really fooling around. You're not really looking around. I do see like your person sees you as someone who is not fooling around and has what you want in charge. So you say what you want. You say how you feel, while keeping a stand. What am I trying to say? Like when I'm doing a reading right now, I find it very difficult to convey what I want to say, like to articulate my thoughts and feelings. So I feel like it's exactly what this person is feeling, that you're dealing with. It feels like there's a huge weight on my chest. Like I'm suffocating in a way or another, just very uncomfortable whenever I have to share my thoughts on this reading. So with the Seven of Swords being clarified by the Star, this you as someone who wants to move on, you know, and wants to heal, but at the same time you may be wondering what they are thinking. So just to tell you that this is how a person perceives you to be like, this is how a person sees you, this is not how you exactly are, okay? So just take it with a grain of salt if it does not resonate with you. But again, in contrast, this you as someone who is doing things much better than they are, someone who is very focused and very driven in your own thoughts, in your own practicality, but at the same time not really fooling around, not really mingling around, not really wanting to be in a new connection, in a new passionate relationship. They see you as someone who is using like, oh, I'm healing as an excuse, but they feel like you are waiting for them. You get what I'm trying to say? So in the future actions, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Swords, as well as Ten of Cups, all three in reverse. What this tells me is that they do not really want to move forward, they do not really want to work hard, they do not want to speak their truth, and they do not want to get the emotional abundance. But it's not that they do not want, they are just not ready. They are just not in the right mind, in the right hate space at the current moment with everything that they're dealing with. And I do feel like for some of you guys, your person are battling with mental issues, okay? Mental illness, depression, anxiety, anything of that sort. And this suffocating like chest feeling, it's kind of horrible, to be honest. It's not that they do not want, they want, but they can't. They don't know how to. They don't have the energy to. They are just not ready. This is what I'm getting. King of Cups in reverse is the overall energy for this reading that I have for you, Capricorn. And it's someone who is not emotionally and mentally mature. Not in a bad way, but they are just not right in their head space. They're just not ready to give you everything that you deserve. They do have emotions towards you, but they know that they are not ready and they do not want to burden you. Okay? And the star over here can also represent that they do see you as someone who's really, really attractive. They put you up on a pedestal, but they do not want to burden you with their liabilities, with their responsibilities, with whatever that they are dealing with, because they are not ready, and I can see it, I can feel it. So channel messages over here, Capricorn, from your person. We have I am becoming a better person, or at least they're trying to. We will be together again when they are ready, and I feel you even though we are apart. So I do feel like a person is really missing you. They want to give you their all, but right now they don't even feel their all. Okay, so in terms of communicating with you in the near future, I do not feel so. I feel like they will, once they are ready, once they feel mentally ready. Not mentally ready, not emotionally ready, both in reverse. Their world is not stable right now. They do not feel grounded. They do not feel like themselves. So Capricorn, this is all I have for you. I really hope that it helps you somehow to gain some form of clarity as well as guidance, okay, and details pertaining to your situation. So it's very, very difficult for me to explain, but I really hope that it helps you somehow. Okay, do leave down a like and subscribe, because it will mean a lot to me, really. Goodbye. Hi Aquarius, let's see how your person is currently feeling towards you. So over here in their feelings, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Cups upright, as well as the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like the person that you're dealing with right now, okay, could be someone who's kind of stubborn and really just want things their way. They want to do things their way, and even though they hear you, they do not want to give it their way. And it's not because they are mean or they are doing it intentionally, but I feel like this is what they think it's right. Okay, and I feel like maybe they can justify it with, oh, this is how they feel like it's right, in order to help you, in order to save the connection, to save the relationship. There could be a lot of arguments, there could be a lot of disagreements between the both of you, but I do see that whatever this dissatisfaction, this reliance, I'm also getting that, but in general, not really seeing things eye to eye. And you also may feel like they do not give you their all. You may feel like they do not treat you fairly and everything. But I feel like for some reason, your person has something to justify it, but you're not really agreeing with it. So this could be how they approach the situations in terms of your connection, in terms of the relationship, and you do not really quite agree with it. Okay, and they are constantly focusing on the parts where you do not really agree with it. They may be questioning themselves. Why are they like this? Are they really like mean towards you? Are you really hating them, etc, etc? So some of you guys may not be talking right now. Some of you guys may be in separation with a person, but this does not really seem like it's very prominent. I just feel like it's a phase for the majority of you guys where there's a disagreement and a dissatisfaction in terms of this relationship, and there could be some form of discussion or perhaps argument in the near past pertaining to this situation. Just take it as how it resonates. Okay, so how they perceive you to be like, we have the Six of Cups upright, Page of Pentacles upright, as well as the Eight of Cups in reverse. So before I begin with this, I just want to let you know that this is how your person sees you. It's not how you exactly are. So this is not how you exactly are. Once again, just take it with a pinch of salt if it does not resonate. So they see you as someone with Six of Cups, as someone that has shared a lot of memories with them. For some of you guys, you could literally met this person during your childhood. The both of you could have spent a lot of time during childhood. This is what I'm getting for some reason. But in general, the similarities is just that the both of you shared a lot of memories with, and I'm getting like the word nostalgia. So yes, for some of you guys could even have kids with this individual, with this person. Okay, just take it of how it resonates. But with the Page of Pentacles over here, like your person sees you as someone who, you may be younger than your person, but doesn't really have to be. But they see you as someone who's very mischievous. For some reason, I'm getting that, and it's constantly coming up with ways to give them something to surprise them. Okay, and I don't know why I'm getting that, But with the Eight of Cups in reverse, I feel like your person sees you as someone who is always saying or always wanting to make it feel like, oh, you'll be leaving anytime soon. But the truth is that you always come back. You will never leave, you know. Like, you say it in a very bossy act, you know, like, oh yeah, you know, you do this, then we'll just separate ways or part ways, but you will never leave. Because they do feel your love towards them, and because that the both of you have shared a lot of memories with each other. And be it whatever arguments that the both of you may have in the past or even right now in the present moment, you are always very mischievous in terms of wanting to make the relationship a little bit more spicier. This is what I feel. Okay, so in their future actions, we have the Two of Swords in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse, as well as the Seven of Swords in reverse. So I feel like any kind of deceptive thing that they're hiding from you, you know, I don't know why I'm getting that, but Seven of Swords upright, it means someone who's really like cunning, very deceptive, you know, like lying. I just say that, cunning. But in reverse, I feel like somehow it's like the truth is going to come out. And in general, there'll be communication for sure, because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. There'll be effective communication between the both of you to see things eye to eye, to work as a partnership in general. Okay? And then the Fool over here, what this tells me is I cut off the deck. It means that there will be a new beginning in terms of this relationship. It will be a new, how do I say, like a new fresh start. But a new fresh start, it comes like both ways, because you have to like forgive them for what they have done, and they have to forgive you for what you have done. You get what I'm trying to say? Carry lesser burdens into this new phase, into this new stage in love, into this connection. So whatever decisions that they were not trying to make, they will make. Okay, they will come out, or they'll snap out of this episode where they feel trapped and they do not know what to do. They will snap out of it and they will tell you the truth. It's a lot like the Ace of Swords energy. This is what I'm getting. Any form of deception, once again, will be enlightened, will be come into light. So channel messages over here, we have I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. I feel leaving me behind. Oh, earlier on, I am grateful for the spiritual lesson came out in reverse. I feel like your person, for some of you guys, may not be very spiritual, maybe quite logical or quite practical, and they may not feel this way. So that's why it came out in reverse. But I feel like no matter what, there's this similarity where I feel like this is a universal interference to make this connection between the both of you, to upheaval, to be a next stage in love. Okay, so I feel leaving me behind, then I hid who I really am from you. Just to get how it resonates, guys. I replay our conversation over and over again. I want you, and I wish things could be different. So Aquarius, this is all I have for you guys. I really hope that it helps you somehow to gain some form of insights, details, clarity, as well as guidance. If you like it, do leave down a like and subscribe, because it will mean a lot to me. Goodbye, Pisces. Let's see how your person is currently feeling towards you. So right off the bat, I do see that this person that you're dealing with right now was someone that ghosted you. For some reason, I'm getting that it was someone that ghosted you. Could be in the past, it could be quite recently, but it's definitely someone that has ghosted you. With the High Priestess over here, I have no idea why. When I shuffled the cards, the High Priestess came out in their feelings. First thing, ghosting. It's a lot like secrecy, but yet at the same time holding a lot of wisdom, holding a lot of truth. So I feel like they ghosted you, and they do not want to tell you what they want you to know. They kind of have a lot of secrecy once again, and they are holding all the thoughts to themselves when they left, when they disappeared. Okay, and then I got the 10 of, okay, just to let you know, in their feelings we have the High Priestess, the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, all upright. And to clarify the High Priestess, I got the 10 of Wands in reverse. I do see that in their feelings, they really want to come towards you. It was someone who ghosted you, who carries a lot of wisdom in terms of what they feel, how they feel towards you back then now. they could also stalk you. For some reason, I'm getting that earlier on I got the Page of Swords, but it came out in reverse because it was in this, but a lot of cards came out, so I just took out this. But anyway, just let's hop on to this. This is how they perceive you to be like, by the way, but I know I'm kind of like being very scattered. I feel like I'm being very scattered right now is because they have a lot of things that they want to tell you, a lot of things that they want to say, but there's some form of resistance, okay, I'm getting. But we'll get to that. So I feel like this individual in the past, when it ghosted you, they were carrying a lot of liabilities, they were carrying a lot of burdens, and right now they have released those burdens, those burdens, and they want to come towards you abruptly, rapidly, immediately. They want to come towards you to speak the truth, but yet we're still getting the High Priestess. So what this tells me is that they feel that it's better off just left unsaid. Okay, so how they perceive you to be like, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Wands upright, the Knight of Wands, Three of Pentacles is in reverse, and then we have the Knight of Cups. This isn't clarifying anything, I just got this fourth card. So they perceive you as someone who's currently not talking towards them, and they may see you as someone who doesn't want to talk to them as well, not saying things eye to eye towards them. And they see you as someone who is very stable in your own life right now. You have stability, you're happy with where you are, you're content with where you are, and you're possessive in terms of your own energy. Over here with the King of Wands, they see you as someone who's very attractive, who's very passionate, and everyone will get you, and you can get anyone because you have that confidence within yourself. Knight of Cups over here, what this tells me is that you have love to give, but towards someone else, because the Knight of Cups is facing this direction. But do you see that the King of Wands is facing this direction? They also see that you may have emotions and attraction towards them still, but you do not want to communicate with them because you are very, very stable in terms of your own energy. I feel like you're someone, Pisces, who's just a confident being alone. You don't really need anyone. You wanted them, not because you need them, because you chose them and they left you. So they still have someone who's still very passionate towards them, but yeah, you're looking for something new, for someone who will give you as much as you will give towards them. Equal love, equal give and take. This is what I see. And I'm sorry, I forgot to say that this is how they perceive you to be like. It may not mean that this is how you are necessary. Okay, just take it with a pinch of salt if it did not resonate. So in their future actions, we have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, as well as the Page of Wands in reverse. So I also got the Knight, the King of Swords in reverse as an extra card. What this tells me is a lot that they really want to see some form of growth into this connection, okay? But your person could also be really into botanicals, really into floristry. For some reason, I'm getting that doesn't really have to be. This could only resonate with some of you guys, but they do not want to give that to you. And I do see that in terms of communication, it's not going to happen until they are ready, until they are convinced themselves that, you know what, it's not better to not left unsaid. I feel like right now in the current moment, they're in a stage where they are making a judgment call within themselves, a finalized call. And to consider that, we also have the King of Swords in reverse. It's like communication they're not going to give, because they're so convinced as of now that they do not want to talk to you, that it's better left unsaid, because you seem to be so much more better off without them. Okay, and channel messages we have, I hope that you can forgive me one day. I am not available and I look for you everywhere. Bottom of the deck, we also have additional cards. You and I were too young. So Pisces, I really hope that this resonates with you. It's not that your person does not want to be coming towards you. It's not your person does not have love towards you. They do, but they just are convincing themselves that, yeah, no, I'm not coming towards Pisces because of whatever reason, okay? So once again, I really hope that this resonates with you, and if you do like it, please leave down the like and subscribe. It will mean a lot to me. Goodbye.